when you say that a lot of these retailers are now coming on board for training and all, could you enlighten us in terms of what are some of the problems that they have identified and they're trying to solve? And what are the new problems that comes about with COVID, not just in terms of not being physically, the physical access to the shops and things like that, and just going online, but are there new problems that they actually have to solve to be effective under a new, basically the new norm? And what might be the new norms?
I think first and foremost, the HR part, right? A lot of them are still operating on a very traditional HR model. So they find that in times like this, where they need to have a more nimble workforce, it is very hard, right? It's either you have them all or you don't have them at all, right? So they find themselves either imposing compulsory leave, or some of them are even thinking of laying off staff, right? So which is the situation that we're trying to avoid here. So I think in terms of the workforce, the future of work is not really in practice in businesses. So therefore, they find it very hard to manage this workforce transition and the nimbleness of deployment and redeployment, right? That's one. The other most immediate thing that came out is the preparedness in terms of a digital economy or running business digitally, right? I take the example of training. So since we have to move everything from face-to-face to e-learning, we realize that a lot of them are ill-equipped to even have a proper laptop for e-learning, right? Simple things like this, which I think we take for granted. For us, it's
so to continue, basically, Young Ting, you asked the right question, right?